Hello everyone, welcome back to another lesson. While watching these videos, please keep something to write with and your classwork books nearby. This will make it easier for you to take notes, write down interesting thoughts, and therefore have a better lesson. And perhaps, most importantly, although classes have been indefinitely suspended, learning never stops. Let's rock. What did we do in our last lesson? Who did we talk about? Do you remember? Well, in our last lesson, we talked about Albert Einstein, and at the end of that lesson, we read two sentences together. Here are those sentences again. I would like to ask you two questions. Number one, Excel. What does Excel mean? Look at these choices. Let's read them together. Number one, to do something extremely badly. Number two, something that is no longer true. Number three, a Microsoft spreadsheet. Number four, to do something extremely well. Think about this carefully. What do you think Excel means? Okay, the answer is number four. Excel means to do something extremely well. Therefore, Albert Einstein was very good at math and physics. Okay, I hope you got that question right. Let's move on to the second question. What do you think amount to anything means? Let's look at our options. Number one, to turn out to be something or someone important or impressive. Number two, a large number. Number three, to teach at a university. Number four, a period of time. Which one do you think is the right answer? Okay, time's up. The correct answer is number one. Amount to anything or amount to something means to turn out to be something or someone important or impressive. Therefore, one of Albert Einstein's teachers told him that he would not be someone important or he would not be someone impressive. Well, I think most of the world can disagree with that teacher and their opinion about Albert Einstein. Further education. At the age of 16, Albert moved to Switzerland. He was allowed to study at the Swiss Federal Institute. After studying, he found it hard to find a job. Eventually, the father of a friend helped him get a job in Bern, Switzerland, as an office clerk. During 1905, Einstein wrote and published 4 papers that changed modern physics. The theory of relativity. Einstein is most famous for the theory of relativity. What is this? It sounds quite challenging and difficult. Well, in simple terms, the theory states that the faster an object moves, the slower time appears to pass on that object. Imagine someone who is able to travel around the Earth at the speed of light, which is the fastest possible speed, for 24 hours. According to this theory, when they return, they would find that everyone else on Earth would have aged 25 years. Nobel Prize. Albert Einstein was asked to give lectures about his findings at a range of universities. After the First World War, 2 expeditions set sail to test one of Einstein's theories about the sun. The findings praised Einstein, and he was called the successor of Isaac Newton. Isaac Newton was a very famous and renowned physicist. In 1921, Einstein received the Nobel Prize for his work on theoretical physics. E equals mc squared. Due to the growing threat to Jews from Nazi Germany in the 1930s, Einstein moved to America and he became a U.S. citizen. He never returned to Germany. He continued to develop research, and he also continued important scientific investigations. This led him to develop this equation, E equals mc squared. The end is just the beginning. Albert Einstein died in 1955, aged 76. His work on theoretical physics has been vital in helping scientists to understand more about the universe. Einstein Codes. These are things that Einstein apparently said. Number 1. Truth is what stands the test of experience. Number 2. Imagination is more important than knowledge. Knowledge is limited. Imagination encircles the world. Number 3. Peace cannot be kept by force. It can only be achieved through understanding. Number 4. A person who never made a mistake never tried anything new. Number 5. Everybody is a genius, but if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will live its whole life believing that it is stupid. Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope it was useful, and I hope you learned something. Remember, we don't have face-to-face classes these days, but learning never stops. Take care and see you next time. Goodbye.